Hey, and welcome back to the Halo 4 Champions Bundle live stream. Here we are right now. LMAO still extending their winning streak. We're looking at right now the point of view of a player actually on the Barracudas, the challenging team. We'll see if they're able to dethrone LMAO, but LMAO already off to a 50-0 start, getting a run in early in the game.
Yep. Yeah, Barracudas just threw a 20-point throw there, so now we're looking at 50-20. The ball's about to respawn. They're pushing. Looks like we got over here going to get the sword as well as the ball. And blue team, they're pushing up there on the right, going to go up sniper. He gets one kill, gets a double kill. Nice work over here by the red team, trying to defend him, using the little bit of that noob combo, except with the DMR instead of the BR.
Yeah, right there now, just over 6.5 left in the match. Red team doing a nice job to get that throw, so we'll see if they're able to continue this momentum here, down only by 30 points. Of course, a throw would bring them within 10 points, and a run would give them quite a bit of a lead here. So, but blue team still playing really well. We'll see actually what they're doing. We'll jump on board with them to see what they're up to now as they try to move this ball in. But it looks like that ball is going to actually be ran in outside of the red goal, but the blue team really hunting them down, trying to get that ball back. They bring it down and snipe one. Right there, they finally get it down, so they're going to try to bring that back up to the turret and back into that flag area.
Dude, Batman 93, he loves that trauma AR skin. I mean, he's using that almost cross-mapping style. It's kind of crazy to see him use it, but you know what? They're winning, so why not, right?
Yeah, they hit that 20-point throw once again, playing with a really a safe move there. They go up 70-20. And once again, just racking up the score, so that ball finally respawns after that 10-second delay. They're going to pick this up here. Also, using that Promethean vision to see around those corners, a nice job. We just talked to actually LMAO. We found out that Batman 93 is actually on stream. Look, they're feeling good. They're all standing up and shaking each other's hands about these wins, so doing pretty well for themselves so far at the tournament.
Yeah, no, it's really cool to see them do this and to be here. And what's their win streak at now?
They're now 4 wins right here, so they're going for their 5th win. We're going to have to check in with our station referee on our other station to see if anyone else has matched that, but LMAO, of course, undefeated so far, so if they keep this up, they'll most likely be going against the winners on the other station.
Yeah, so red team, they've got the ball on the doorstep of here of LMAO. They can't clear it. The ball is still there on the ramp over there by Sniper Tower. Blue team, Batman 93 over here is trying to go and get the ball. So the question is, how do you want to clear it? You want to just, looks like they're just running it. They're not even going to throw it, which to me is almost, it's a little bit of a slow play. I mean, I would almost just want to throw it all the time. Just get it out of there and let your team go get it. I mean, if you control it, you move slower, the other team could see you moving through the map, and they know where to go and get you. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, really, and on top of that, Quinn, you also have a player who, as long as he's holding the ball, it takes himself out of the play, right? He can't provide covering fire across the map. So I agree. Typically, I think at the high level of competition, we're going to see players really throwing the ball right there, getting another run. The blue team extends their lead now to 100. But we're going to see players really throw it. Like right here, we have blue team. Batman 93 might hit this throw from here. That's doable. We'll see if he takes a few steps forward, but instead plays it safe once again, waits for his teammates to spawn. Now going to try to flank the ball around training instead. As you see on his radar, though, he's got quite a few opponents there hanging out around his enemy's training.
I mean, yeah, that's an interesting choice. I mean, he was right there, wasn't contested. The ball spawned in his hands, and he had the goal in sight. I almost would have just like thrown it right there, and you would have gotten a quick like 20 points on top of the previous 50 you scored. That's like 70 unanswered points you could have just surprised the other team with. I mean, I don't know if it's always worth it. Oh, let me get the ball back up and try to regroup. At that point, just throw it in there. Keep the pressure on. Keep the ball over on their side of the map.
And right there, blue team's going to run that in again. Oh, looks like a little throw right there. So what we saw was a player died right before they went for the run. So that's going to actually equal a throw as their dying corpse tosses the ball desperately into the goal. So a nice job there. So we also just got an update from the floor that the team on the other side, their winning streak is 3. So right now you can bet that these two teams at 4 and 3 are the current leaders, and they're probably at this point going to face off against one another at the end of the evening.
Well, that should be exciting to see, Bravo. It's competition, especially in Halo, has always been my favorite. It's always been great to see 2 teams come and duke it out. Everything that Halo brings to the table, weapons, grenades, melee, and now Ricochet, I think could actually become a classic as we're looking right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Really enjoying what we're seeing so far as these two teams doing quite well. But back to what we were saying about clearing, Quinn, I think really if you clear the ball, you also establish, like we said, kind of baiting the enemy team, right? They have to focus on exactly where the ball is, and then you can then focus on map control, move the ball across, and then once again pick it up. But we also have to mention that the ball does have a reset delay. So if you chuck the ball and no one picks it up for 15 seconds, it's also going to reset. So you can't mindlessly throw it to another side of the map. You need to be strategic in how you move the ball across the map and advance forward.
Yeah, to me, it's like, as I think about this more, Bravo, I mean, if I had the ball, I almost wouldn't be carrying it the whole time. I'd almost be like kind of throwing it at my feet in front of me and then let myself walk every few steps, almost like juggling that we've seen in classic Halo, right?
Right, yeah, kind of it only gives a blip instead of a constant indicator of where you are. I agree. Now, under 2 minutes left in this match. LMAO still with a dominating lead, 140-20. Looks like they're going to be able to close this one out. It would need something pretty special from these Barracudas. Not quite the blue Barracudas, but the red ones. But looks like right now at this point, blue team, LMAO, just really taking their time, letting the clock run down.
I love looking at this gold BR right here. The shine on that thing is glorious. It looks so cool in-game. I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be using that bad boy.
Yeah, that's from the Steel Skin Pack, one of the items included in the Champions DLC bundle. We've been talking about it, and we're going to continue to talk about that Champions bundle and all the contents. But if you do want to see a detailed look at what's included in the Halo 4 Champions bundle, be sure to head to HaloWaypoint.com, where you can find all the info of what's included and what's coming to Halo 4, as well as Halo 4 matchmaking. You can find all the info there on Halo Waypoint. The red team tries to get it clear here. As you see, the blue team going to try to push in and close this one out if they can. But now just under a minute left in the match. Still establishing a lot of control. Like you said, blue team still establishing possession throughout the game.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for the Barracudas. I mean, 140-20, under 60 seconds left. I mean, the LMAO could just chill, really.
Yeah, like you said, now Batman 93 and his squad pushing and really establishing a lot of control, not only at this mid area commonly referred to in Halo 3 as green and long haul, but also on training side and under bridge, which is something we've seen them do every time, right? They continue wherever they are, they always have teammates around. That's really what's separating them, especially in a tournament like this, right? You have players walking up, forming teams, as we said, in the Xbox Lounge. When you have a team who's working together, it's going to be really difficult to beat them. We also just found out that the team on the other side has extended their winning streak to 4, so very good chance that these two teams are going to meet up against one another.
Yeah, so LMAO is already at 4. They win this, which looks like they're about to. They'll be going to 5.
Yep.
So we could be getting a really good matchup here of two teams that we haven't really heard of. I mean, you never know. Maybe this could be the start of two teams or people that want to take it more competitive, more seriously.
Could be the start of something beautiful, Quinn.
Yeah, I would say beautiful or majestic or, one of those other awesome words that you use all the time to describe to the lady friends, right?
That's right. Okay, so now we have LMAO extending their streak to 5. We have the team on the other station extending their streak to 4. So, Quinn, the next thing I'd love to do is go ahead and jump into some of the custom game options that we have in Ricochet while we have some downtime. You and I had a chance to look at the game type really at a very close look. So we'll talk about some of those different options. I apologize, we do not have a graphic made for this. This is, of course, brand new content that Quinn and I have just been fooling around with the game type and looking at exactly how this can be tweaked. So the first one is you can actually have up to 3 balls in Ricochet.
Yeah, so that'll be pretty crazy to see if people want to do not only just one ball, like what we're seeing here tonight, but do they want to do 2 or 3? It'll be crazy. Crazy ball town, that mode. I don't even know what you'd call it, but there'd be balls everywhere. And the next thing is we've got the ball spawn order. So tonight, what you're seeing is the progressive order. So let's talk about a little bit of the ball spawn order, Bravo, and how do we explain that to the people at home?
Sure, so the ball spawn order right now, what you're seeing is progressive. So when that ball spawns in the beginning, it's always going to spawn in the middle, then it's going to move to long haul, then it's going to move to under bridge and so forth, kind of cyclical. But you also have different options there, such as static, which I think the hardcore competitive community will really like, as you can have that ball respawn in a set location, such as mid haul or green haul, every time, so players can then set up and kind of get established once again. You also have random, so if you want that ball to be popping up across different locations across the map, you can also do that.
Yeah, I mean, again, forgers, they can go in there. They could put a bunch of the different ball locations. They could do it random. They could do random with 3 balls. It'll be not only Ball Town, it'll be Crazy Ball Town. It'll be really cool to see what the people do with this. Also, we've got ball spawn delay that could be customized, and what the delay there is, that goes from 0 up to 2 minutes. And the ball spawn delay, for those of you who don't know what that is every time the ball is scored, or even at the beginning of the match, the ball will not spawn until that time. So right now, here we're playing at 10 seconds, so every time the ball is scored, there's going to be 10 seconds that the ball will not be at play. And then you want to go to that location, try to fight over it, and secure it. So right now, at the ball spawn delay, we're playing on 10 seconds.